Good morning, everybody. This is Eric Lofholm. I want to welcome all of you to our 15-minute daily morning sales boost. And I'm thrilled that you're here. The entire concept behind this call is to have a place where you can come and hear a message of positivity, hear some ideas that can help you grow your business, help you make more sales, put you in the best mindset possible so you can have a great day today. I encourage you today to have a great attitude, to take today through the finish line. The finish line would be however long you plan on working. So if you plan on working till 5 today, I encourage you to not shut it down at 3. If your intention is to work till 5, then take the day through the finish line and work until 5 today. Go out and produce today. What does it mean to produce? It might mean closing a sale. It could be running a sales appointment, but producing could be dropping the kids off at school. Producing could be unloading the dishwasher. Producing could be doing a load of laundry. Producing could be cleaning your car. Producing could be doing your follow-up calls. You know, we have different things that need to be done in order to produce. And you are a producer. So we're doing our sales mastery series. We're up to lesson number 14, which is referrals. And referrals is a learned skill. So some people have the mindset, Eric, I'm not good at referrals. And that might be true for some of you. And you could become good at referrals. So we're going to speak optimism. I'm becoming good at referrals. And one of the things that I've been talking about lately, I've been really connected with some of Richard Bandler's messages. He's the gentleman who co-created neuro-linguistic programming with John Grinder. And Richard Bandler's, the core of that is about modeling. If someone else is producing a result, if you do what they do, then you'll produce a similar result. So I want to tell you a story about modeling and how I went from, on a scale of 1 to 10, my results were a 2 when it comes to referrals. And I got my results to an 8. They went from a 2 to an 8, like snap your fingers like that quick. And I did it with modeling. And this is many years ago when I used to be a trainer for motivational superstar Tony Robbins. And there was people that had done the job before I worked for Tony. And what I would do is I was living on the road. I'd live in like Dallas, Texas for 2 months. I go to Chicago for 2 months. I go to New York for 2 months ahead of Tony's seminars. And there was a team of us, and they put us in corporate housing and give us a rental car, a cell phone, and we would go out and we would promote the seminars. And so there was a gentleman named Roger Salam, and he had previously worked for Tony in the same role that I was in. And there was a video cassette, a VCR cassette of Roger delivering the presentation. And so I'm watching it. And little did I know my referrals was going to go from a 2 or a 3 to an 8 by watching one video. And so in the video, Roger's doing his presentation, he's selling the seminar tickets, and then he says something like this: I'm only in Atlanta, Georgia for another 3 weeks. And I'm looking for referrals of other places that I could do this presentation. So companies that have sales teams, network marketing groups, business groups. I gave you all a referral slip. It looks like this. And he held up a quarter sheet of paper, and it had a place for them to fill in the blank, write the referrals in. He said, I gave you all a referral sheet. It looks like this. And he had handed it to everybody. And he said, if you can help me out with 3 or more referrals today, I'll reward you with a Tony Robbins audio cassette. This is back when we used to listen to cassettes, and he held up the cassette. And so then he gave a little script, like a good referral for me is, any sales team within 60-mile radius of the city here. He had a little bit more that he said. And so I'm watching this, and I'd never seen anybody do this any of my coworkers do this. And I was like, I wonder what's going to happen. So the video, fortunately, the recording was still going. And at the very end, people were turning in their slips to buy the seminar tickets, but they were also turning in the referral slips. They were turning in the slips and he was giving the cassette. And I was like, modeling says if I do what Roger does, I'll produce a similar result. See, it doesn't matter that I'm a 2 at referrals. What matters is Roger has a model. He has a way he thinks about it, and he has a strategy. And the strategy is the referral slip and the audio cassette and the script. And so I just like, okay, I'll just do what he did. And then guess what happened? I got referrals. And what I'm going to tell you, it sounds like I'm exaggerating. I did that strategy and it produced over 5,000 referrals. It doesn't even sound possible, but it produced over 5,000 referrals. And I can do the strategy right now. I'm not prepared to do it in this moment, but I could do the strategy with you guys right now and you would probably give me referrals. And the technique is called greasing the wheel. He was incentivizing with the audio cassette. So if you were a real estate agent and you want people to sign in when you're doing an open house, this is something that real estate agents, they want to get the contact information from the open house. And some real estate agents are uncomfortable asking people to sign in. They feel it's intrusive. So a real estate agent could say, thanks for stopping by the open house. I'm kind of obligated to have you sign in. It's for security reasons. But to make it fun, if you'd be willing to sign in, I'll give you a $1 lottery scratcher. And let's say it's a couple that walked in. And you both can get lottery scratchers. It's a $5,000 instant win if you hit the jackpot. Would you be willing to sign in? And they might go, yeah, okay, we'll sign in. So now they sign in. And then the realtor gets the contact information. And then the couple gets 2 lottery scratchers. That's called greasing the wheel. It's very persuasive. That's what Roger was doing. He was greasing the wheel. So what am I telling you right now? It's broader than grease the wheel. I'm suggesting to you, if you find somebody in your industry that's good at referrals, you want to model 2 things: belief, the mindset, and the strategy. If you model belief and strategy, you'll produce a similar result. You could go from, like me, from a 2 to an 8, or from a 4 to a 5, or from a 3 to a 7 in referrals by modeling. Success leaves clues. That's the Tony Robbins quote. Success leaves clues. Another type of referral strategy is called a reciprocal referral relationship. And I'm going to drop a very simple idea, and it might bring in for you $100,000. A reciprocal referral relationship is where you refer somebody and they reciprocate and they refer you. And I would advise you to get an upfront agreement. So you're a real estate agent, you go to an insurance person, and you say to the insurance person, I'm looking for an insurance person to refer business to. And as that agreement of me referring business to you, you would then agree to refer business to me. I would be the real estate agent that you refer, and you'd be the insurance person that I refer. Is that something you'd be interested in doing? And then they say yes or no. Now, on insurance, you could have one person for life insurance. You could have a different insurance person for car insurance. You could have a different insurance person for health insurance. So now you have 3 people that you're agreeing to refer, and then they agree to refer you. It's called a reciprocal referral relationship. So here's the big play. Get 10 of them. Get 10 people in 10 different industries. And then once you get these upfront agreements, thank you for the emojis. It's not enough to just get them to agree. You now have to nurture the relationship, right? You go to that insurance person and say, I'll refer you, you refer me. Are you in agreement? And they go, yes. And then no referrals come in because you didn't nurture it. So you say, why don't we have a once a month check-in call? Just a little 5-10 minute call. Check in, say hi to each other. You start building relationship. What are the ingredients of a successful relationship? Let me say that a little slower. One of the ingredients of a successful relationship is time. So when somebody says they'll refer you, that doesn't mean they'll refer you. They might, but if you nurture it, if you have a check-in call, if you like their posts on social media, if you wish them a happy birthday, if you buy Girl Scout cookies from their daughter, right? These are the things that build relationship. And our favorite thing to talk about is ourselves. We're all about ourselves. But when you're influencing somebody, it's not about you. It's about the other person. It's about entering their world and viewing their experience from their perspective. So you want the referral, which is great, but how do you build relationship and nurture it to the point where they feel cared for? And you built up goodwill. You built up what Jay Abraham would call social currency. So from a modeling standpoint, you want to be thinking about who in my industry is really good at referrals and modeling them, modeling belief and strategy. But it's bigger than that. It's who in other industries is good at referrals. Like I'm probably not in your industry unless you're a sales trainer like me, right? So most of you aren't that. So what you would do is you'd want to get into my head. What are my beliefs and strategies, right? Like some of you might think, when I ask for referrals, I'm bothering the other person. Common belief. But think about this. If you believe you're bothering the person, how many referrals are you going to ask for? So I don't believe I'm bothering the person. When I'm following up with somebody, I don't believe I'm bothering them. See, if you're following up with somebody in your head, you're like, I'm bothering the person. You're not going to do the follow-up, or it's going to be a struggle. When you're prospecting people, if you feel like you're bothering them, I'm being intrusive, right? If you have that mindset, that's not the NLP modeling mindset of a master prospector. So you can just lose interest in that mindset. A mindset is flexible. It's not fixed. It can be changed, just like this shirt. I can take off the shirt. I can put on another shirt. You can change a mindset. The mindset of being intrusive, if you have that mindset, there's nothing wrong with the mindset, but it will cost you a lot of money. I believe this is my mindset. I'm called to do this work, which includes the prospecting. God himself has called me to prospect you. It's a different mindset. This human being believes they're being intrusive. I believe I'm being called by God. You see the difference? It creates differently. I'm so glad that you're here to allow me the opportunity to share these insights with you. That idea of being intrusive, if you're like, that's me, Eric, you're talking to me. What if you shifted that? You could transform your income. Thank you guys for the emojis. So we're doing a class. I'm doing a class on Friday, and the class is Grow Your Business with Sales Scripts. So we're going to gather as a community. Let me put this up on the screen here. This is the class. It's Friday at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern. So it's free. You can attend live or the recording. If any of you want to attend the class, just click on that link. It's going to be a great class. And I want to thank you guys for showing up today. I appreciate you being here. It's going to wrap up our call. We had a great attendance today. It's fantastic. Let me get everybody in front of me here. Dr. Renee, thanks for joining. Anthony, great to have you in class today. Bob, thanks for joining today. Kathy, thank you for plugging in, Kathy. Chris, thanks for joining today. Dave, great to see you. Derek, thanks for joining today. Diane, thanks for being here. Doug, great to see you. Eric, thanks for joining. Referrals, Eric, that's your muscle I want you to work on. Frank, thanks for being here today. Gina, thanks for coming back today. Greg, great to see you. Greta, thank you for joining today. Helene, thanks for being here. Helene, thanks for being on the affiliate call yesterday. Yvonne, thanks for joining. Jacques, thanks for being here today. Janine, thanks for joining today, Janine. You're going to get great at asking for the order. Jeffrey, thanks for joining. Jim, great to have you here. Jody, thanks for joining. Joe, great to see you. Joseph, thanks for joining today. Julie, thank you for being here. Karen, great to have you. Keith, thanks for joining. Kim, great to see you, Kim. You're brilliant with animals, Kim. Kimberly, You're phenomenal, Kimberly. Thanks for showing up. Laura, you're a great leader. Thanks for being here. Lynn, great to have you in class today. Marcus, thanks for joining. Marie, you have greatness inside of you. Thanks for joining. Congrats on your recent sale, Marie. Max, elite prospector. Thanks for joining. Michelle, great to have you here. Marit, thanks for joining. Patricia, thanks for being here. Navneet, thanks for joining all the way from India. Roger, I loved your text the other day, your optimistic text about what you're creating. Rose, thanks for joining. Russ, you're going to have a great day today. Shell, thanks for joining. Stacia, great to have you. Sylvia, thanks for joining today. Thomas, you're an elite coach. Todd, great to see you. Urban, you're an elite prospector. Vicky, great to have you in class. You are action. And Yvette, thank you for joining. It's going to wrap our call. Have a great day. Talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.